Fruit might be the most disrespected food on the internet. Fruit is accused of causing diabetes, spiking insulin, making people fat. Fruit is in food jail for crimes that sugar, processed sugar to be exact, has committed. You put transcripts in on apples and oranges, and you sit up here eating bonbons and candy and saying, I got to stay away from fruit for my insulin spike. I'm Prostate Cancer Guy, and today we're going to free the innocent man. We're going to free fruit. Free fruit. See, somebody done told you wrong. See, people ate a donut and then blame the apple for their bad sugar blood. That's like crashing a car, drunk and then suing water. Fruit didn't do that. It's funny. People talk about what are pesticides on fruit and all that. You ain't say nothing about them zingers that you was eating straight out of the wrapper at the gas station. Eat it without missing a beat, but you worried about pesticides you can wash off of a fruit. Let's talk evolution. Your brain didn't just show up one day and was like, surprise, we smart now. Brains are expensive. They are. They require glucose, oxygen, antioxidant, consistent energy. And guess what early humans had the easiest access to? It wasn't ribeye steaks, sure as hell wasn't butter. Fruit. You can pick fruit. You gotta fight animals. You understand what I'm saying? Look here. You know why they invented sidewalks? Because the streets ain't for everybody. And I'm going to tell you something. Out in that wilderness streets, human beings ain't equipped to be no meat eaters. But I digress. Your brain runs almost entirely on glucose. Not ketones as a default. Not protein, glucose. And fruit delivers glucose with fiber, with water, with minerals, with antioxidant, which means slower absorptions, lower insulin spikes, less oxidative stress. And that's not dessert. That's infrastructure. As real as it gets, fruit wasn't a treat. It was a tool. And I use this phraseology as I'm trying to build my muscles. I want to be strong as a gorilla. So why not eat like one? Now, refined sugar, that's fruit after it got jumped in the alley and had everything valuable taken away from it. No fiber, no water, no breaks. Then we look at fruit and go, you did this. Nah. Fruit has a legitimate alibi. It was jumped and stripped of everything of value with it. It's walking in butt naked. And you wonder why I ain't got a three-piece suit on. Come on now. Now let's bring prostate cancer into the room. Cancer loves certain things like oxidative stress, chronic inflammation, and fruit fights oxidative stress, chronic inflammation, especially roots rich in lycopene, anthocyanins, ellagic acid, vitamin C. See, these compounds help reduce DNA damage. They lower inflammation signaling, and they support cellular repair. That matters when your body is recovering from something like prostate cancer, treatments, and the cancer. See, your prostate is HR. And fruit keeps HR from escalating the situation. But fruit has sugar. Yeah, it does. And your brain has a demand for it. The issue ain't the fruit. The issue is sugar with no fiber, sugar with no movement, and too much processed food or food product that ain't really food. Fruit didn't break metabolism. Modern life did. Let's go back. African populations thrived for thousands of years with seasonal fruit, tubers, which is kind of like yams and all that kind of stuff, when fruit disappeared, greens and seeds. Nobody was insulin resistant chasing mangoes. Nobody was obese eating papaya. And there was no refrigerator calling you in the middle of the night talking about Oreos. See, when you think about it, all that's brand new. That's that new shit. Go old school. Now here's the balance. You can't live on fruit alone year round. Even evolution knew that. That's why when fruit was gone, roots stepped up. And I ain't talking about the series on slavery, Roots. We're talking about roots that's in the ground. Joe smart ass. Next episode, we're going to talk about roots, the food that kept humans alive when fruit said, I'll see you next season, because you got to eat year round, right? So what do you eat when the fruit goes out of season? Fruit didn't make you sick. Fruit helped make you human. And I'm going to see you in part 4 as we talk about them roots.